This video will show you how to install built-to-the-floor closet solutions. Before beginning, be sure to double check your packaging to make sure all hardware is inside. Using your technical drawing as a reference, confirm that all of your shelving is present in the packaging as well. In addition to the included hardware, you will also need some additional tools like a screwdriver, level, power drill, and some 2.5-inch screws to fasten the side panels to the wall. You may also need a saw if you are going to be cutting any base molding. Before you begin, please refer to the Identifying Components by Their Labels video, which will help you understand where each component of the closet is to be installed. A good way to start off is by laying out your vertical panels approximately where they will be located. Our installer is inserting the connecting pins in the side panels ahead of time. It's important to know that during your entire closet installation, you will use single pins on end panels and double dowels, also known as through pins, on inside panels. Here is a graphic illustration of how your closet will be assembled. Remember to refer to your elevation schematic to ensure that you are installing each panel in the proper place. Lay out the vertical panels roughly where they will be located. At the upper portion of your vertical panels, insert pins into the front and rear top holes, using single pins in end panels, and push double dowels through center panels. At the lower portion of your panels, insert pins in the fourth hole from the bottom, again using single pins in end panels, and push double dowels through center panels. Now simply lower each horizontal panel into place. The horizontal panels have integrated cams that will latch onto the pins. Tighten all the cams in upper panels from below by turning clockwise with a Phillips head screwdriver. At the lower portion, only the rear cams of the bottom shelf are to be tightened. Lift the bottom shelf so that it pivots on the rear pin and then tighten both rear cams. Once you install your toe kick, you will then swing the bottom shelf down so that it rests on the front pins. This is how you install your toe kick. The toe kick attaches to your side panels with an L bracket designed to be held to your side panels using a system screw. The easiest way to position the bracket is to line it up with the edge of the toe kick and mark the center of your holes 1.5 inches from the bottom of the toe kick. This will put the center of the bracket in alignment with the second hole from the bottom of your side panels. If you prefer to measure for the hole, that would put the most inset hole at 1.25 inches from the side of the toe kick. Attach the bracket to the toe kick using the included 5/8-inch screws. The next thing you'll want to do is install a system screw, also known as a Euro screw, on each side panel in the second hole from the bottom. Install the screw only halfway so that the bracket on the toe kick can latch onto it. Slide the toe kick into place and then tighten down the Euro screws. Confirm that the rear cam locks of the bottom shelf are tightened, and then lower the shelf so that it rests on the front pins. Our installer will now demonstrate how to assemble a corner unit, which will serve as the basis for the closet he is installing. It is best to construct corner units with them laying down on the ground and then raise them up after they are constructed. Aside from that, they are constructed very similarly to the rest of the closet, as we just described. Start off by installing pins in the top holes of each side panel, and also install pins in the fourth holes from the bottom of each side panel. Please note that corner units will have 3 side panels instead of 2. Lay everything over on its side and attach the bottom shelf. Like any other bottom shelf, the cams will rest right on the pins and can be tightened from below by turning counterclockwise. Since you are assembling this unit with it on its side, you can go ahead and tighten all of the bottom shelf cams, as well as attach the toe kick before turning it upright. Since corner units utilize 3 vertical panels, you may find it easier to install 2 of the vertical panels to the bottom shelf and then move on to the top shelf. Attach the top shelf to those panels and then add the third one. Installing the toe kick in corner units is different from installing it in other closet sections.
Since it is not possible to anchor the toe kick bracket to one of the pre-drilled holes, the bracket is instead used to attach the toe kick to the underside of the bottom shelf. The toe kick should be recessed 1/8 of an inch from the front edge of the bottom shelf. Attach the L brackets to the toe kick by fastening them so that they are even with the edge. Then measure in 1 1/4 inches from the front edge of the underside of the bottom shelf. This will be where the most inset screw of the bracket should be installed. This will accomplish the 1/8 of an inch inset. Once the 3 panels are installed, you can stand the corner unit upright and put it in place. Then you can build off of it and assemble your adjacent closet sections. Continue assembling your closet components using the steps outlined previously. Once you've finished assembling your entire closet, the next step is to make sure it is level and plumb before anchoring it to the wall. Ensure you are level by checking against the side of the panels, the front of the panels, and along the top. Shims can be used to ensure that it is level. L brackets with plastic covers are included with your kit to anchor the closet to the wall. You can adjust for front to back tilt by placing L brackets at the back edge of the top panel, and then tightening them to the wall only enough to make the closet level. Once you're sure that everything is plumb and level, you can secure your side panel to the wall. Do this by installing wood screws near the back corner so that you hit the stud. Then you can install additional L brackets throughout your closet for additional support. For best results, locate your studs and then place these brackets in inconspicuous locations. Place them above or below the line of sight, using shelves to hide their location whenever possible. Install 2 to 3 L brackets in each section of closet to ensure maximum stability.